welcome back to Scott Swing Sports Day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with my dad today. We are here to do our predictions for this weekend in sports. So let's get into those right now. We'll start with the NFL playoff games. First came out the Bills and the Broncos.
Go Bills!
With all the injuries the Buffalo Bills have at the receiver position, I love Josh Allen. I love what he did last weekend to eliminate Liam Cohen from the playoffs. Unfortunately, I think it ends right here. I'm going to go with Denver at home. I think Denver's defense is going to give Josh Allen some problems. I think with two of his receivers tearing their ACL last weekend, I'm going to go with Denver at home over Buffalo. But I am pulling for the Bills in this game.
That's probably the smart pick, but I actually would go the other way with the Bills. The Bills have the best pass defense in the NFL, but one of the worst rush defenses, but the Broncos do not run the ball very well. Also, you've got Josh Allen versus a second-year quarterback, and so I like the Bills on the road, even with a depleted receiver core, to get the win in Denver.
R.J. Harvey run for 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. Watch it.
I'm taking the under on that.
Go Knights!
Next up, Seattle and San Francisco, Saturday night. 8 o'clock. I don't know why this game's on so late. I am going to take. I'm going to take Seattle, even with Sam Darnold having an oblique injury. I will take Seattle at home. I think Seattle finds a way to win this game at home over the Niners.
I would take Seattle 9 times out of 10, but with the oblique injury, I don't know how severe it is. I think it is going to limit Darnold enough to where I think the 49ers are going to go in there and spring the upset. They were held to 3 points the last time they played. I think the 49ers are going to make adjustments and get the win on the road.
Yep.
Go Hawks!
Neither of these teams are very good. You know why? Because the Bucs beat both of these teams, so neither of these teams are very good.
There you go.
Next up, the Houston Texans taking on the New England Patriots on Sunday, 3 o'clock on ESPN. I'm going to take New England at home. I think New England finds a way to win this game. I think Drake May is going to do enough offensively against a very good Texans defense. I think C.J. Stroud's going to struggle again like he did last week. So I will take the Patriots at home over the Texans.
This is a tough one to pick because you've got two exceptional defenses. It's going to be a low-scoring game because New England's at home and because they have Drake May. I think they'll win, but in a very close game.
Next up, the Rams and the Bears. 20 degrees in Soldier Field Saturday night. They said the feels like degrees will probably be under 10 this weekend. So I'm going to go with Chicago because of the weather. I'm going to go with Caleb Williams and the Bears to get it done at home. I think Caleb Williams and the Bears know this weather better than Stafford and the Rams. So I will go with Caleb Williams and the Bears to get the win at home over the Rams.
The Bears' comeback last week was exceptional. They played great in the second half. Can they put two halves together? I don't know. I think even with the cold weather, I think the Rams may be the team of destiny. I think the Rams get it done on the road and beat the Bears.
Go Bears!
Now into the national championship game, Miami and Indiana on Monday night. I made this pick last week on accident, but I'm gonna stick with what I said last week. Just because of my buddy Kurt Esser being in Miami on Monday night, I will go with Indiana, but I would not be surprised to see Miami win this game. I think Miami's defense is better than Indiana's defense. But I think Fernando Mendoza is going to prove to people why he is the number 1 pick in the draft here. I will go with my Indiana at home in Miami against Miami.
I think the spread is like 8.5 or something like that.
Yes.
So I think that's too big of a spread. I think
Yep.
that'll be a closer game.
Yep.
I think that spread will fuel Miami as the underdogs.
Yep.
They're also playing at home. So I think Miami will give Indiana a very good game. Miami does have an exceptional defense. But I like Indiana to win this, but like in a field goal type game, maybe win by 3 points.
Right.
Go Hoosiers!
Now into the basketball games. We're finally going to start picking some basketball games on here on this show. First game out will be Sunday. Actually, let's go into college basketball first. I got to go day by day here. So Saturday we'll start off with college basketball. That's number 1 Arizona heads in to Edition Financial Arena to take on UCF. Arizona had a little bit of trouble last week on Wednesday against Arizona State. They were down at halftime against Arizona State. Had to come back to win that game on Wednesday. I'm going to take Arizona to win this game. I think UCF's going to keep it close. I think UCF will be competitive for most of the game, but I think Johnny Dawkins and this offense will fall apart as they always do for about 5 or 6 minutes every half, and I think that'll hurt them. I'll take Arizona to find a way to win this game over UCF.
Yeah, I think we obviously upset Kansas at home, which gives you some hope that we'll beat Arizona. Their being behind against Arizona State in the first half doesn't concern me. That's a rivalry game. So I do think Arizona just has too much firepower. They'll come in and beat UCF, unfortunately.
Next up, Kentucky and Tennessee Saturday. Kentucky coming off a 16-point comeback win on Wednesday night against LSU. Tennessee, don't know what they did a couple days ago, but I'm going to take Kentucky here. I think Kentucky's finally figured it out. I think Mark Pope's got this team finally playing well after that comeback win on Wednesday against LSU. So I will take Kentucky over Tennessee.
I think this is going to be a very close game. I could see this game going either way, but because of Terry Jewell, I'm going to take the Wildcats. I think they win, but in a close game.
Yep. Now into the NBA game for the weekend in London at the O2 Arena. Coming off the Magic and the Grizzlies playing each other for the second time this week. Magic coming off a very nice comeback win last night after coming back from behind 20 points in the second quarter to come back and win that game last night. They still need to do more to impress me over the last couple of games. They have not looked good. Our defense still does not look as good as it has the last couple of seasons, and I think that's on coaching. But I will take the Magic to win this game. I think the Magic will find a way to squeak out another win over a very bad Memphis team. So I will take the Magic to win another close one against the Grizzlies.
Typically, when you play a team back-to-back, the team that lost the first game has the advantage over the team that won, which would mean the Grizzlies have an advantage going into this game. At the same time, we're playing in Europe. We have 2 German players in the Wagner brothers and a second or third German player in Tristan da Silva. So I think was he got an injury?
We're not playing in Germany.
We're playing in Europe, though. We're playing in England.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Anyway, they have a European home advantage. And so I like the Magic to win in this game. For those guys are going to be playing for European pride and for the Magic. So I like the Magic to get the win.
And that'll do it for this episode of Scott Sweeney Sports Daily, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back next week. I'll probably be on Facebook for next week. But then the following week, I may be back on YouTube with the Royal Rumble coming up. Yeah, my parents are out of town next week, so I'll probably be on Facebook next week. Not a lot of games to pick next week. There's only, I think, 2 games to pick on Scott Sweeney Sports next week, so I probably will be on Facebook next week. But I'll be back right here on YouTube in 2 weeks to predict the Royal Rumble with my dad. And I'll see you guys right back here next week on Scott Sweeney Sports. See you later, guys.
See you guys.